Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel. Today it's the 1964 Kennedy half. This is the one and only year they made the circulating Kennedy halves in 90% silver. After 1964, they went down to a 40% silver, and then they went down to the copper nickel clad copper coins. This coin has President Kennedy facing to the left. He was assassinated while he was president in 1963. So in 1964, the year after his death, the United States Mint came out with the first Kennedy half dollars. There's an entwined G and an R down here, and that's for Gilroy Roberts. G going this way, R going that way. Because they were in such a rush to get these Kennedy halves out, they had such a short period of time, they kept making these Kennedy halves in 1964, 1965, and 1966. So if you get a Kennedy half that has the year 1964 on it, it could be from any of those 3 years. They made them at the Philadelphia Mint, which is this one here with no mint mark. They made them at the Denver Mint, which would have a D. And they also made some proof coins at the Philadelphia Mint, and those would have a quite different shine on them. The Philadelphia Mint, for general circulating coins, they made 273 million of these Kennedy halves, 88 million in 1964, 144 million in 1965, and 42 million in 1966. They have one of these so far that they've found that's a Mint State 69. It's worth $15,000. They've also found two double die obverse varieties, and the highest of those are $525 and $700. At the Denver Mint, which would have the D back here, and it'd be right there. We don't have a Denver Mint one here today. They made 156 million, 114 million for 1964, 42 million in 1965, and they found a Denver Mint State 68 that's worth $26,500. And then if you look at the proof coins, and the proof coins will look something like this, hopefully a little bit brighter than this. They made 3.95 million, and they found 123 so far at a proof 69 deep cameo. Those are worth $3,850. The next year, and that's this year, 1965, they changed the coin. But the 1965s, of course, most of them were made in 1966 because they were still making the 1964s. You can't really tell the difference that well here, but the 1965 coin is only 40% silver. So while the 1964 coin is worth $9 or $10 in silver alone, the 1965 coin is worth a little over $4 in silver. They made these 1965 coins with no mint marks on any of them. And then in 68, they came back with the Kennedy halves with the mint mark on them. And those went until 1970 at 40% silver. 1971, they changed it all up. And this is a Denver Mint from 1971. And you see they went to the copper. And here's the Denver Mint. They did start making silver coins again in 1992, but they made them as these proof coins. So this is a 2002 version. Even though this coin here looks incredible, even if you get the 2002 Kennedy half graded, still only be talking about $30 or so. They still make the Kennedy halves. Here's a 2022 version. You can buy them in bags, you can buy them in rolls, you can get them in uncirculated mint sets, and you can get them in proof sets, clad, and proof sets silver. All right, that's all we have today for the 1964 Kennedy halves.